which is already an insane number of calculations.
Lost me at 2.
It's totally crazy. Yeah, just 2 of these units that are already really large. Yeah. And every year since then, we've 10x'd the number of calculations that can be done, such that today, the biggest language model that we train at Inflection uses 10 billion petaflops. So 10 billion, million, billion calculations. I mean, it's just unfathomably large number. And what we've really observed is that scaling these models by 10x every single year produces this magical experience of talking to an AI that feels like you're talking to a human that is super knowledgeable and super smart.
There's so much that's happened in public conversation around AI, and there's so many questions that I have. I've been speaking to a few people about artificial intelligence to try and understand it, and I think where I am right now is I feel quite scared. But when I get scared, it's not the type of scared that makes me anxious. It's not like an emotional scared. It's a very logical scared. It's my very logical brain hasn't been able to figure out how the inevitable outcome that I've arrived at, which is that humans become the less dominant species on this planet, how that is to be avoided in any way. The first chapter of your book, The Coming Wave, is titled appropriately to how I feel. Containment is not possible. You say in that chapter, the widespread emotional reaction I was observing is something I've come to call the pessimism aversion trap.
Correct.
What is the pessimism aversion trap?
Well, so all of us, me included, feel what you just described when you first get to grips with the idea of this new coming wave. It's scary, it's petrifying, it's threatening. Is it going to take my job? Is my daughter or son going to fall in love with it? You know, what does this mean? What does it mean to be human in a world where there's these other human-like things that aren't human? How do I make sense of that?